I think there's very few places on Earth you can really go look for large reserves still left on Earth. I think I've been working in Africa since 1989, and there's a lot of big discoveries there, and there's a lot of big growth potential. I think the rest of the world largely overexplored. Africa's still underexplored, and it's got governments you can still deal with. I said Russia is probably the better place to find hydrocarbons, but I think Africa is a place where you can actually do business and feel confident about it. Yeah, I think the fact that there's a huge local demand. One of the problems with finding gas is trying to transport it to the market. The good thing about Africa, it's the market's right there. You can find gas and you can sell it into a local market. For us oil companies, we want to be paid market price. We would love to have local supply, supply to the locals, both gas and oil, but we want to make sure we're getting paid market price for it. Yeah, it's nice to see the super majors coming back to exploration. I think for the past 10 years, kind of mid-sized guys like ourselves, the Tullows, the Cosmos, all of those guys have been carrying the real torch of exploration. Now the big guys are coming back, and I think they're realizing that there's a lot of money to be made in deep water exploration, and there's still a lot of big prizes there. I think it kind of goes back to my overall long-term view of oil and gas. I think we're going to have a supply crunch coming up. I'm not a believer in shale, and I think Africa is going to be one of the real continents that step in and fill that breach of supply for demand. I was very impressed with the list of people that are here. I know about a third of the people here, a lot of old friends, but also I think she did very well bringing some of the bigger companies in too. So it's a good spread of oil company size, exploration versus production, a few service companies, a few analysts. So I think this will be a cornerstone event going forward. Well, I've already made one deal this morning, so I think half of the deals I make are at conferences like this and like in Cape Town in the fall. So I think it's an opportunity. Everybody gets together and starts talking about things that you don't even know are out there until you kind of get around and network with the people.